Okay, so we're gonna try an ultimate game. The Capitan's one of the ones I still have to do. I think it's Misinformation and Kargra that's left. Technically Trickster Kismet, but she doesn't have a challenge at the moment, but I don't really remember who all I have and haven't done. So we're going to bring Extreme Prime War and Fnatic here. The thing is, if I can get End of Days out initially, I can sink her ship and pretty much be done with it. I'm going to bring a Haka because I can use Savage Mana to collect her crew. It's just I have to make sure that I play enough cards to actually protect it afterwards, which is kind of the trick. Parse can give us a little bit of deck manipulation. I'm leaving her in this form so that she does damage. Like I have the Rampage for AoE, I'm going to bring Nightmist also. And who else is pretty good for AoE? Like, Skyscraper's Clap is pretty handy. Normal Skyscraper. Guys is all about a single target burn. And generally you want people who are going to do more than one attack at once. Actually, we'll bring in the Scholar. The main thing is, when she's on her flip side, she will redirect damage to the guy with the highest HP. If that's Scholar, I can actually block whatever it is with Flesh to Iron. And then with Kill the Spirit and Holy Nova, I can just wipe out any card she has. Of course, that does require her to actually have crew members present, though. As for where we go, we'll go to Tomb of Anubis, because that has Anubis that does AoE. So in case you're wondering about her advanced mode, she will just destroy stuff on the start of her turn. Her challenge mode, she summons an equal number of crew members to the heroes on the field, and then she will retrieve a crew member from the trash when she flips. Oh wait, Ninos, hand over all your valuables or get thrown overboard. All impurities burn away in the light. Your evil will be cleansed in holy fire. So she's going to summon her ship first, which is a relic, so that will not get destroyed by End of Days. Out comes True Shot, Siegebreaker, they pieced. And Battleforged. So luckily there's nothing to get destroyed. Plunder came out at a fairly fortunate time. We'll have Fnatic take this. This one will steer into Nightmist. So I can use Consecrated Ground to destroy Maria Helena's Revenge. So we want to hit the ship, Mabel, and the Pieced. So I'm going to steer this into the ship just in case it's still standing next turn. Remember that Mabel is immune to melee, so that's not going to hit her. As for Scholar, whatever I play is going to get destroyed. But I could do Grace Under Fire. That would destroy whatever it is that's out. But we can also gamble. Let's gamble. Top card into play. So this automatically goes into the ship no matter who I aim it at. Top card into play. Haka Battle. That's no help. We'll just trash that. Top card. That's the end of my turn. Could be worse, I guess. Nightmist, top card. It's not Oblivion, that's good. So we'll hit the boat. Top card, Parse. Reveal the flaws, that's worthless to me. So we're gonna do it. It's gonna be a small one, but it's gonna work. So I'm going to stop there because Battleforge is going to hit me hard. So we can take the impossible shot to kill Siegebreaker. He does have 1 point of damage reduction, but this is irreducible damage. And then we can shoot down Mabel. You're immune to melee, not projectile. So, very brutal first turn. Namti, what does this do? Goes for the second highest, it looks like. Wow. So I'm just gonna swing my sword until I'm ready to do something bigger. We need to thin out her crew a bit more. We'll get out the Tomoko. Keep in mind that will get destroyed if I don't play any other cards. Forgot about Haka Battle, otherwise I would hit Last Breath. Oh well. So right here I'm going to play Flesh to Iron, and I'll do Bring What You Need next time. But this will give me the last point of damage I need. Actually, I want to change this play. Call forth. We're going to get rid of Miss Fuel Recovery. That gave me the amulet that I was looking for. I'm going to stop there because Last Breath's going to attack her. Our Final Breath. So... he's going to go after Haka. I could play Segmentation Fault as a bit of a sacrifice. Actually, I'm better off just doing Reveal the Flaws. We'll let Capitan destroy that one. Forgot what Chemise does. At the end of Iron turn, second lowest 2 infernal damage. All together now. So that's going to bring the boat back. Kind of imagining she's going to get that one card that's going to let her bring all the crew members back, I have a feeling. So this is 5 cards for her. Everyone takes some damage except for Scholar since he has damage reduction. And I guess Haka. Okay, it didn't actually go off. So I'm going to play Undaunted, since that will allow me to block future stuff from her. I probably should have actually done Smite the Transgressor. End of Days came out just too little too late. So Last Breath is no longer a problem because I can redirect with it. Well, with the amulet, that is. There's Savage Mana. As for what I get rid of, I'll get rid of the Mortal Form to Energy. If I use this, there are 6 targets in play, so I can instantly vaporize the Final Breath. Or... we're gonna sink the ship, actually. So we'll get rid of that, and this. Then we can bounce this into him. I get 2 new cards, plus my end of turn card. So for Chemise, I'm going to Segmentation Fault the Namti. We're going to... hold on, I'm doing this the wrong way. We're going to data mine him. I don't know if she's going to flip yet, but if she does, that's 6 points of healing, which is going to be really annoying. So we're going to get rid of this, and the Oblivion. Going to bounce this into him, and that Swarm of Scarabs is extremely dangerous. So she brought back the Battle Forged. So for Plunder, we're going to get rid of Undaunted. Oh. Okay, we have to get rid of multiple things. No, that's everything I have to get rid of, pretty much. Went for the Swarm. I don't know if that's normal. This has 1 point of damage reduction, if I remember correctly, so to kill it, I'm gonna have to use Smite the Transgressor. I'm gonna take this. So we'll get Savage Mana out, and now I need to work on getting stuff out to protect it. So I want this, and this. And I can get the other flesh out. So like I could use the Star Shield necklace for healing. I'm gonna use this to fish out spells first. So this will allow me to still get a card draw without damaging myself or having to sacrifice. It's basically +2 instead of +1. Then we can play this as our sacrifice. Actually, does she? No, she doesn't destroy anything anymore. So he's gonna swing at Shamise. We'll get rid of that, and these Scouring Mists. We will bounce this into the Battleforged. That freaking ship will not stay down. So, someone who doesn't need to use powers, that will probably be Scholar, to be honest. So, unfortunately, I don't deal enough damage for the Zealous offense to work, but I can use the Sacrosanct Martyr. So, how's... We'll deal Reflect to Battleforged. So, 5 damage. We're going to change the play here. I can use Elbow Smash. So that is one annoying one taken out of the play. Keep in mind if he destroyed Shamise, then he would, we'll get rid of Keep out of the way. Or get out of the way. So I could do Alchemical Redirection, which is probably my best bet. I'm just going to go for the highest, which actually is not Scholar at the moment, but I can heal him so he is. So it is time to start healing now. So we're going to use Mists of Time as a sacrifice to the necklace. We'll get the crit multi out, and we're going to shoot the ship. Exploit vulnerability is golden here, because if she's going to keep pulling stuff out, you can keep sinking it. So, okay, he's not counting the environment targets, that's what it is. Yeah. So I was thinking he was the lowest, then it would have been her, then her, but these don't count. So, in all actuality, I think I'd rather just take the 2 damage. I hold the cards a little bit more valuable at the moment, since I can just heal that off pretty easily. Is that pulling stuff out of the trash? Oh no, she shuffled her deck, that's what it is. So we'll get rid of this, and this. Anubis. Then we can bounce that into the Magnificent Paradox. So I have the option here of using Divine Focus and then focusing it on something very, very specific. Problem here is I don't actually have an Absolution out to use the Zealous Offense. Captain's Orders goes for the low man. And what does Akana do real quick? She's going to speed up the environment. So we're going to get rid of Solid to Liquid. And this one. So that will deal 6 damage. And I have this to give Haka the play to actually collect that boat. Like, right now is when Mist Form would be very, very helpful. So I don't have enough to redirect. I'm gonna sacrifice... Can I get rid of the tome? Okay, good. We're gonna start hurting Le Capitan shortly, don't worry. If 7 cards are discarded... Granted, I could use this to get a big crit multi with Parse, it's just I don't care at the moment. For this one, no. Actually, I think Nightmist is dead, because I can't block both. I would have had to use an alchemical redirection on Scholar, which probably would have been better. Just leave the boat up. Because right here, this is going to disable her amulet, and then Last Breath is going to finish her off. Like, I'm kind of tempted to just double skip, because I'm getting royally screwed here with not getting any cards that deal damage. So I can use Haka Battle to get enough cards to get rid of the Last Breath. Got the Taiha. So we're going to get rid of the Enduring Intercessions, those will get Haka killed. Now comes Anubis. So form to energy, and that one. Okay, we're going to use this to have Scholar block this round. So in terms of card plays, is there actually anything here I'd want to use? We'll have him play the Taiha. Actually, oh, wait, I just screwed that up. Play a card, Dominion, because I think Anubis is going to kill Shamiz. Okay, we're going to discard Maria Helena, put the Motley Crew on top. It's going to play all together now, but I should be able to block that. So yeah, I suspected that would go off. Leave that with Fnatic. Regain 2 HP. We'll give this one to... We'll give it to Fnatic for now. Kind of hoping these will go off. So if I put Tomoko out, I can use 2 abilities on Haka with Embolden. I want to say that's my best bet at the moment. Now I do need to thin this out some. I can't use it, actually. So 6 targets in play. I could use that to instantly finish off Magi. So I have options here. I can heal. I can spike someone down. She still has all of her crew effectively in her deck. And this guy's going to really hurt when he comes out. Could gamble and play the top cards, but... I think my best bet is just to heal up right now. So keep in mind, if I had used her Kill the Spirit, this would actually damage someone else. And then I get to cast another thing. So for him, he would take 1 or 2 damage, and then he gets to swing at something. I think he'd be better off healing. So I'd rather damage myself. Haha. So I do need a segmentation fault here. We need to deal with that spike trap. For the swinging blades, there'll be a way to deal with those later. We'll get rid of recompile for the moment. Give this to Haka so he can keep collecting stuff. So for this one, I'm willing to take the shot. And this has to be Haka, because Scholar won't take it. Hold on a second, isn't this supposed to... Oh, it has to be a target, that's right. So yeah, Magi is going to be lethal here. Okay, I can finally talk. So we finally have the Absolution out again, so we have that. Now, I'm kind of tempted to ground pound here. This will just give me a turn of reprieve. We will discard Punish the Weak, so that's no use to me, and Hako Shielding. I may need the Restoration one later. Then we can use the Mare to collect Arcana. Put that under Savage Mana, we'll leave that there. Don't need that, or these. So we're down to 4 targets. Top card into play. We will use that to destroy Trial by Fire. Yeah. So we can hit her. Hit that. And True Shot's gonna heal anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Top card into play. Didn't see what that was. It got trashed immediately. It was like a mare. Yep, it was. Not bad. Top card into play. Syntactic. We will use this on Parse, see if we can speed up her setup. We can use data mining. Play that. We will use that to destroy Cast in the Underworld. Play that, and I can manipulate her deck now. So this is the card I'm looking for. I also want this. So we can have everyone heal right now, but it's not really needed. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to have Scholar play out of turn, know when to hold fast, so I get to draw a bunch of cards. So the difficulty here so far is just trying to get Parse set up. Because I have the crit multis, I need the exploit vulnerabilities for when those crew members hop in. We'll do another Syntactic on her and hope for the best. Wow. So thing is, if I have Scholar do it, he's going to hit himself. So we're going to have Haka do it. Like, right here is when that Taiha would definitely come in handy. Got a Vitality Surge. We're going to take down True Shot here. Not here right now, but this coming turn. So the Peace is something we have to avoid. My best bet is to put Walk the Plank on top. We are going to discard Le Peace to avoid him for the time being. Now comes Judgment of Anubis. Actually, Le Peace coming out wouldn't have been too bad since I have Ground Pound and everything. Anyway, we need to find specific cards. And I was thinking it was going to be on the bottom of my deck, but I'll still take that. We're going to use this to bind stuff. And I actually have to deal damage here to keep the Zealous offense going. Right now I want to get the Taiha out. And then once I get the other Dominions out, it's going to be a lot more tolerable. Get Parse's card out. That was really lucky. So we don't need Truth Seeker since I'm not really using it. Grace Under Fire is not going to help. Heal from Expect the Worst. And then Flushed Iron will block that. We will use this for some clutch healing. Regain. Regain. Damage self. Play this out of turn. This too would not be bad. Like, I can play any one of these three cards out of turn. I want to say Alchemical Redirection is going to be more handy, though. So for Scholar, let's put that out. We want to get Snap Decision so I can start getting set up here. So there's one crew member in play. We are going to destroy Maria Helena's Revenge. We'll put this on top, and my plan to actually kill True Shot didn't materialize. Out comes Shamise. That's actually a good card. So they're done dealing damage now. So here I can actually do it. What I end up having to do is the Brutal Censure. Still kind of look... I haven't gotten a Holy Nova this game, have I? So the thing is, if I put a... Damn, I'm not going to be able to kill it yet. Like, if I Rampage... Actually, that will do it. And then we can hit her with a Taiha. Okay, this is going to force her to flip back, and then we can start to go to town, finally. Now I'm gonna try to figure out how many rounds this took. Shamise is going to go after Parse, unless I kill it, which is an option. And the thing is, if I swing at her, she's going to redirect the damage. This is something to throw away, as is this. I can draw a 5 with Scholar, or I can put out another Dominion. I want the other Dominion out so that I can keep getting card draws, and I can eventually just cycle ground pounds. So what we're going to discard here is the other Snap Decision, which is going to allow me to play both crit multis. And pretty much here, I just need card draws. We'll discard Plunder, even though that's only going to sacrifice one thing. Put all together now on top. Oh. Goodbye, Shamise. We'll just leave that on the bottom. Ooh. So we can bind Le Piece so he's not a threat anymore. And now I could put out Divine Focus and try to go to town that way. The thing is, that will cost me the Zealous Offense, which is not ideal. So we're going to do the Holy Nova. This will deal the 3 damage that I need right off the bat. Now I'm trying to think. I'm just gonna cut Le Piece so that I can collect him, even though he is harmless at the moment. She's gonna keep swinging at Scholar, so we'll put out the other Dominion. I actually should have hit her with that one, but it doesn't matter. So I can pretty much heal him to full health now if I choose. So I was thinking about healing here, but we'll put this out just in case. So like right now would be the time when I'd want to attack her crew members if she had any out, since Maria Helena's Revenge will not activate. Okay, there's Proverbs and Axioms. So one of the combos I can do with the Scholars, since Nightmist is down, I'd have to put out Alchemical Redirection, and then I can use that, and then whenever they damage themselves, they'll get redirected to Scholar and then absorbed. So one player may play a card. I actually don't want to heal her at the moment. For Hawk, I could do Vitality Surge to give him a little bit of health, but I can also have Scholar do this. So Graze Under Fire, don't dismiss anything, and there we go. So I can do that combo next turn. So if I had Embolden on her, I actually could still do it. Oh well. I don't have anything to play here extra, so we're going to do a quick calculation so I get to draw. And at the very bottom of the deck, we're going to put the Impossible Shot. So I finally have 2 of the cards I was looking for. Now, in terms of crew members, Siegebreaker is kind of dangerous since he'll ignore Scholar's armor. And we should actually know what her top card is. I think it's Captain's Orders. I don't really remember. In terms of crew members, there's none left there. It's just these 3. So our sacrifice is going to be, I'm thinking update intel. Actually gauge. We'll never use that, to be honest. So let's see, if I smite the transgressor, I don't think I can kill that. So we're going to hit her with this. Then we're going to mark her with this. Then we're going to hit her with this. Can't draw cards, but no big deal. Actually, we're going to do this differently. We're going to use Haka Battle just so I can pick that up immediately. Can't draw any cards, but I can discard. We're going to get rid of the triple restoration. Actually, we'll save 1 restoration. We'll get rid of the shielding. And I have to... Actually, that's good. I went 1 too many, I think. If I want to use the mare, I could go ahead. I get 3 cards for my trouble. So, how many cards do I have at the moment? Because I might actually kill myself if I do this. Deal 1 target 16 lightning damage, and then I get to hit them for another 16. So I'm going to get rid of the keep movings. And then, like I said, we're going to do that combo this turn with the alchemical redirection. Man, if only I could have gone Mistform. Like, I wouldn't have to worry about a lot of the stuff. So, Scholar. Now my question is, can I actually redirect that straight into her? This one first. Hey, that works! And then we're going to fire off another 5 here. So I'm just going to draw some cards then, since I won't hurt myself or anything. So yeah, she's dead next turn. So that kind of sucks. When I finally got the exploit vulnerability, it was over. Then we're going to mark her with targeting arrow. I put the wrong card, but I genuinely don't care. I do not want to reload this, or... Actually, it would be right here. So we wanted a targeting arrow. Then we can poke her. Out comes Chemise. And at this point, I don't need the alchemical redirection. Oh, come on. Does he go off at the end or the start? At the end, of course. Bind him. Bind him. And at this point, I legitimately don't care. So that's going to destroy Zell's offense. But the game's ending. Let's elbow smash her. Actually, she might die to the cut loose. She may not actually get the hit by the channel. Yep. And thus, La Capitan on Ultimate Mode was defeated. And like I said, all I needed was one card and I could have saved Nightmist. And the thing is, once I got the Final Breath and the Berserker under control, I could actually have her pretty much heal to full. She could tank for Scholar because she actually just fully redirects and everything. And yeah, that really sucks. But anyway, I now need to figure out who all is left. I might just only have 2 currently, and I don't know when I'll get around to those. But anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.